What's going on, everybody? I'm back and I'm excited to bring you a new video today. If you guys didn't know, Durban over on the Durbania channel. First of all, if you don't know who he is, go check him out. He does awesome movie reviews, he does movie theoretical analysis, and it's just a great time. But earlier this week or last week, he invited me to participate in the vampire tag. Basically a tag where I describe everything within the world of films and vampires. And there are 8 questions associated with this. I'll put all 8 questions down in the description below, so if you want to answer these questions, go check them out, go answer them, and leave them in the comment section. Also, if you want to check out Durban's video, there's a link down there below, or I'll leave a link somewhere with a card somewhere so you can use that as well. But without any further ado, let's get started. And the first question is, what is my favorite all-time vampire film? Honestly, gotta be Interview with a Vampire starring Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. If you guys don't know about this film, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to give really a lot of details. But basically, this vampire Lestat, played by Tom Cruise, takes Lewis, played by Brad Pitt, under his wing. They learn from each other, and it's just a really great, dark, bloody, awesome vampiric time. So if you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend that you do so, because it's not just a great film with fantastic performances, it really does provide some knowledge about vampire lore, and this was way before the Twilight times, so vampires were about where they should have been. Question 2. Are vampires better than werewolves? 100% yes. Question number 3. Who's the most brutal vampire? For me, it's gotta be Jerry from Fright Night. Not the original Fright Night, that's a good movie too. I'm talking about the Fright Night horror comedy remake that came out in about 2011. Honestly, Colin Farrell, he played this character perfectly. He was a brutal vampire, he was funny, he was sadistic, and when he got stuff done and when he started sucking blood, it was a gory showcase if I've ever seen one. Okay, now moving on to question number 4. Question number 4, favorite vampire transformation. Okay, guys, I have a very limited knowledge when it comes to vampires. I love horror, but I haven't seen a lot of vampire films. Interview with a Vampire has got to be this. If you didn't see Durban's tag, he also named Interview with a Vampire as his most brutal transformation as well. Basically, Lewis, they get into it, Lewis gets bitten, and he starts transforming into a vampire. And the way that Brad Pitt portrayed this scene, it was brutal, it was disgusting, it made me cling to my life a little bit more, I can tell you that much. Worst vampire film? Twilight. Are we not going to be serious here? Best vampire comedy? Gotta be Fright Night once again. The remake. Once again, the original Fright Night is great. Fright Night, the remake, that film is utter comedy brilliance. And most of that is because of David Tennant. David Tennant, besides Jerry the Vampire, besides Colin Farrell, was the best part of that movie for me by far. And the movie overall was just great. First vampire film. Now, you guys have probably can tell that I love Interview with a Vampire. I'm not spoiling it. Some of my favorite vampire-esque things happen in it. Interview with a Vampire was the first film that I saw, and it completely changed my life for the better, I think, because it gave me some thoughts, and I honestly started researching and learning more about vampires after I saw it. Favorite vampire in real life. Now, I assume that this means real life inside of the movies, so as far as real life in the movies, I gotta go with Jerry the Vampire. Yeah, I love Tom Cruise as Lestat. Yeah, you know, Luke Evans does a great job as Dracula. Gary Oldman does a fantastic job as Dracula. But Colin Farrell was something else as Jerry the Vampire. Alright, and that is the end of my vampire tag video. Thank you guys so much for showing up and listening. It really means a lot. And of course, you guys know I got a bunch of stuff headed your way. You know you can find me here doing short films, doing movie reviews, making lots of stuff for you. But of course, this is a tag. So now, at the end of this vampire tag, I need to tag 4 other people. And I got a few special people in mind. These are people that I know have a lot of knowledge when it comes to vampire films. At least I think some of them do. So let's get this started. My nominations are Chris Stuckmann. Chris, What are your favorite vampire films, and what do you think of these questions? John Flickinger, the Flick Pick, love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, but what are your favorite vampire films? Sean Chandler, unless Cody Leach got to you already, which I'm not sure if he did. Sean Chandler, what are your answers to these questions, and what are your favorite vampire films? And finally, this person knows horror better than I think anybody else out there. Miss Scary Perri Pnemiroff. Perri, you're a rock star. You're an inspiration. You know, we all love you. You're great. And you can choose to participate in this tag or not. But considering your love of horror, what are your favorite vampire films, and what are your answers to these questions? So those are the nominees. You guys know what my answers are to these questions, and so I guess I'll see you guys next time. Now, as far as you know, guys, tomorrow Deadpool 2 comes out tonight, so tomorrow you will be getting my review for Deadpool. I hope you're excited about that, and I'm going to be starting something new starting on Saturday, every Saturday after I'm done reviewing a movie, so I hope you guys are excited for that. But as always, I love each and every one of you. I can't wait to see you next time. And it is what you say that matters. So what did you think of this vampire tag? Whatever your thoughts may be, whatever your answers are, leave them in the comment section below so we can get a conversation started. And if you do like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right there and subscribe and become part of the fray of nerds who love cinema. You all have a fantastic day.